Hey guys, welcome to Fearless Monday. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Fearless Monday. And today I want to talk about time management. Now, my parents used to tell me as I was growing up that time is the one thing that we all have equally. Everyone has 24 hours in a day, and it's all about how we use that time. Now, as I get older, I really feel like time passes much faster, and I feel like the year just flies by compared to when I was younger and I was always looking forward to summer vacation, and it just felt like it was never coming. It doesn't feel like that anymore. And I reflected on what happened in the year 2019. Now, last year was a year where I got to travel a lot. I spent time with people that I loved and grew deeper connections with them and learned more about them. I got to do more music, and I also got to perform in a music event called Curiosity Volume 2, and you can check out those videos on my YouTube channel, and that was organized with my friend Kasa, and that was so much fun. That was something that was a big goal last year, and we got to do it. So last year was filled with amazing adventures and just fascinating memories that I'll hold dear to me for the rest of my life. However, as amazing as all those events were, and I cherish all of them, when I broke down my day-to-day time management and I really looked at it in detail, I was very disappointed in myself. So there were countless weekends where I sat in my living room watching an unnecessary amount of Netflix. There were hours and hours spent just looking at my phone or playing games, not really doing anything productive, honestly. It's just bad for my eyes. And there were countless weeks where I would just work, come home, sleep, go to work, come home and sleep, rinse and repeat. And I didn't do anything to push my music forward. So when I add up all of those hours, it's a lot of time that I spent not doing things that are gonna help me grow, that are gonna help me push what I want to push forward in my life. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all about recharging, I'm all about me time and taking care of yourself. However, I just did way too much of that last year. So this year, I don't want to waste any time, and I want to create a better balance in my day-to-day schedule. And when I reflect on the day, I want to feel like I did something, even if it's really small. I want to feel like I did something that got me closer to my end goal. So in order to manage my time better, I use a couple apps that have been quite helpful. Number one is Google Calendar. If you haven't used it already, it's amazing. I do a lot of my scheduling in there, and I share those things with the people that I'm working with, and that works really well. You can put in due dates, you can do times that you need things by, you can assign tasks to people, you can create different project folders, and that's been really amazing because it clearly outlines what you need to do. So it's a good way to stay organized. And app number 3 that I personally like is Google Keep, because when you create a note in Google Keep, you can do a checklist. And I love a checklist. I like checking things off. So if it's not like a pressing matter, if I don't have a strict due date on when to do something by, I'll just jot it down in there and I have fun checking it off later. So those are my top 3 apps that I like to use to stay organized and keep me on top of things, because if I don't put my tasks or the things that I feel like I should do into those things, I feel like I never end up doing them. Without a due date, it just kind of gets pushed back. At least that's how it is for me. So I like to make sure it's somewhere in writing, somewhere for me to check off. So when I was younger and I was talking to my dad, he'd ask about my day and I'd say, oh, I'm so busy and I don't have enough time and I don't have this and that. So he'd look at me and he'd say, so basically you're bad at managing your time. And back in my early 20s, that used to really irritate me because I'm like, that's not true. I just don't have enough time because I'm so busy and you don't understand. And honestly, I think I was in the wrong. So oftentimes I do feel overwhelmed, like I'm so busy and I have so many responsibility, I have so many chores, I have so much work, I'm so overwhelmed, I have all these things that other people don't have to do. And I used to tell myself that, and I really believed it. And as I've grown older, I feel like talking to more people, you realize that everyone is busy. And you might have these extra tasks, but you don't know what other tasks other people have. And it's unfair to say that I'm busier than so-and-so. I think we're all very busy people. I think we all have a lot going on. We have different responsibilities and different things we have to accomplish day to day. And it's not just me. So I really need to stop comparing myself to how busy other people are. And I just need to focus on my own time and how I'm going to manage that. So that is one of my big goals for 2020, is to make sure that every day I feel like I was productive, and to make sure that I'm happy with my day, and to stop comparing myself to others. So I hope you liked this episode of Fearless Monday. Let me know if you have any tips on time management, what you do, any apps that you might use, anything that's helped you so far. Please leave that in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the thumbs up button, and I will see you in the next video. Stay fearless and have an awesome day.